So this is an E250 2010 convertible, and unfortunately the ESL has stopped working on this, which essentially means that the car will not start. So I'm going to have to change that. There are a few videos on YouTube on how to do that, so I'm not going to go into the details of that. However, I've not found many that show how to remove the instrument cluster. So to get to the ESL, I will need to remove the instrument cluster on this car. Now it's quite straightforward, so nothing really much to it. So I've already loosened this prior to starting the video, but essentially you start tugging the bottom on both sides for the instrument cluster, and if you've got just a plastic trim removal tool, or just use a butter knife, and then you're just following it around all the way, and at the top here you will need to apply, so let me just see if I can get slightly better. I'm just going to lower the steering wheel a little bit so we just have better view on the camera. There we go. Yeah, so just over here, I don't know if you can see, so there are just clips on this side and on this side as well, so you will need to just apply a little bit more pressure when you're pushing down on it, and then it will come free. And you do that for both sides, and then the whole trim then will just nicely come off. And then for the instrument cluster itself, there are 4 torque screws around, so one on the top right corner, one on the bottom right corner, and equally on this side you've got one there. And I don't think the camera will be able to show the one on the bottom left, but there is one just over there. I don't know if you can see it properly. So yeah, just remove those and then this should come out then. What I'll do as well, given that I'm removing this, is I will do a retrofit. So this is the standard monochrome cluster, so I'll be removing this cluster and I will take it apart, and I will retrofit the 3-pod color cluster from the later models, which just looks a little bit nicer, and I'll do a video on that and how to do the transfer of the vehicle data. So what I'll do is I will be doing it the cheaper but slightly more complex way, which is going to be removing the EEPROM and changing it from one car to another.